Quítame la cédula a la señora, por favor. Yo no te va a caer la cámara y ponla ahí.
Curvando por la 10, obviamente eso deja se también.
No, señores, ¿qué trabajan los señores?
Van.
¿Y el señor a qué se dedica? ¿Qué hace?
Yo tengo una empresa de marketing digital.
¿De marketing?
Listen to me, the police stopped me. Un oficial nos detuvo, entonces se lo voy a pasar, ¿oyó?
Which means then, if you keep doing that over time, you'll feel like your future has already happened. Now, what's the significance of that? If you feel like your future has already happened, you stop looking for it. You're no longer waiting and wondering when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen. You feel like it's already happened. So now you take your foot off the...
We're going today to the Comunas here, which are like the neighborhoods that are a little more impoverished. And we're going to help pass out food and then also see what type of need is there in the community. Our ultimate goal is to create a video of this, get those people who are watching to be able to see some of the needs that we have here and be able to donate a little bit more money. Thank you, Carla, for inviting us. Excited to go. Actually, I invited myself, but thank you.
We are going to El Botadero, a barrio in Medellín, but has a lot of needs. The foundation name right now is Yo Soñé un Sueño, like I dream a dream. And it was created for Julian, which is cousin of a very good friend of mine, Laura. They are Colombians. With the pandemic, Julian wanted to, help people. So they started to collect the money, and almost every Saturday they go to Comunas where the need is huge.
Yep.
So here in Colombia, they usually put like a red flag. The red flag means that they need food. The name of the foundation is probably gonna change soon. It's gonna be Help Colombia because they wanna register it, make it bigger, and collect real money like outside.
Yeah, make
Colombia.
a big impact.
Yeah, make a big impact.
A lot of people in Colombia, they live day to day, meaning, a lot of people in the States, they have money that can last them a few weeks. A lot of people in Colombia only have enough money to make money that day and then buy food on their way home. And so we want to make this aware, some of the communities where there's a need like this, and get more people to help from the States and Europe and Canada, things like that.
Let's go.
Yeah. Woo!
Quítame la cédula a la señora, por favor. Yo no te va a caer la cámara y ponla ahí. No te cae ahí,
Curvando por la 10, obviamente eso deja se también.
No, señores, ¿qué trabajan los señores?
Van.
¿A dónde van ustedes?
Vamos al barrio Belén La Tercera, porque vamos a ir al barrio Botadero. Ahí nos vamos a encontrar con unos policías.
Sí, vamos también.
Vamos a entregar comida a 3 familias.
A verificar que sea cierto, ¿sí, amigo? ¿Y el señor a qué se dedica? ¿Qué hace?
Yo tengo una empresa de marketing digital.
De marketing.
Listen to me, the police stopped me. What's the name of the police? What's the name of the police in Medellín that is gonna help you? Buenas tardes, señor oficial, y estoy en el taxi y un oficial nos detuvo, entonces se lo voy a pasar, ¿oyó?
¿Lo va a perder? ¿Vale?
Sí. Bueno, muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Hasta luego. ¡Qué miedo!
What happened there? I think I was recording with my cell phone, but they didn't allow me to use the camera.
I started to shake. I'm so afraid of the police.
Yeah, the cops pulled us over. They're starting to give us shit, and it's kind of scary because you can get in a lot of trouble right now being out during quarantine. And I think it's because they saw me in the car. Every time they see me, I get pulled over.
I called Joel, and he was like, wait, no, listen to me. The police just stopped. Listen to me. I think he was busy. The police wanted to know who are these other police that are going to accompany us.
Yeah.
So they talk between them and problem solved.
Let the police talk to each other. They'll figure it out. We finally get away from the police. We made it back to meet up with everyone, and then we actually had a police escort, a police van that took us into the Comuna. And as we got there, we had a list of about 25 families that needed food and support, the 25 families most in need, and so we were able to pass out that food to them. Even one of the houses we went to was an elderly lady who, she's living in this house with her dog. a bunch of cats, a ton of recycling, and this is kind of her day-to-day life, and she's been hungry a lot of the time during Corona and having to get food from her neighbors that have small families.
¿Y cómo te llamas, señora?
Me llamo Ana Becerra. En estos días se me hundió el bañito porque esto aquí es un terreno, es un relleno. Yo reciclo porque yo ya no puedo trabajar, soy diabética, soy hipertensa, tengo problemas del corazón, tengo artrosis degenerativa, yo me caigo.
So there's certain parts of the city here that are really in need. There's a lot of people that are living day to day from a food standpoint. So we started to partner with an organization today, or at least go help out an organization today called Medellin Colombia, that is actually helping make sure these families during this time, especially during coronavirus, are getting enough food. This is a perfect example of the type of people that want to help, the type of people that we want to show in videos like this to get other support from the US, Europe, UK, things like that. A little bit later on in the day, we went down to an old lady's house who actually is not capable of making it out of her home, and brought her some food. So there's an old lady here that can't walk to get the food, so we're taking the food down to her house right now. So the water's leaking onto her bed when it's raining right now, which is causing an issue.
Yeah, so when it rains, the bed gets wet. She's saying yesterday the bed got wet a lot. So here we are in the house of, ¿cuál es su nombre?
Dioselina.
Dioselina, Señora Dioselina. And I'm like, oh, you have a nice view. But she actually have a nice view. But these two guys here, they are actually building this. So this space here is because they don't have where to live. So they need a place, and that's what they're doing. They're building here with this some old woods. And yeah, that's the situation.
Este es el bañito, que me falta que hacerle la planchita. Y tengo la tacita feliz.
Right next to her home is actually this young kid. His name's Jason. He was probably like 15, 16 years old, and I noticed him because his energy was really strong. It was really sad or really down, and so I went up to him at the beginning and I asked him what his name was, and he didn't even answer me. He just kind of shook his head and turned around, and so I kind of felt there was a little bit of a connection there.
How has like this situation with Corona, how has it affected their daily life? What's changed?
¿Cómo ha cambiado esta situación del coronavirus, de pronto la situación en ustedes, en la casa? ¿Cómo los ha afectado?
Está más grave.
And so I started talking with him, and we actually found out that what he's passionate about is dance.
Wanna give it a try?
And he was shy, but we convinced him to actually come up and dance in front of the community, in front of us as well. And so he got his two other buddies that he dances with. What was the name of the group again?
Los Papi Negri.
Los Papi Negris.
The energy of the community before that was pretty down. Everyone's energy was just low. It was a little awkward with us being there. And as him and his two buddies started dancing, we started joining in and dancing. Carla started dancing, and we all started having fun. And just by the end of that, I think those are the moments that I love. You see the shared humanity with everyone. You see that they're human, we're all human. We all like to laugh, we all like to be silly, we all like to have fun, and you can feel love in those moments. Little kids were hugging me, they were hugging Juan, and just had a really cool connection with that community.
Really cool people, really sweet people. That's the beauty in going and doing something like this, is you get to see the humanity in everyone. We get to realize that we're all the same. What do you think, bro?
Amazing experience, bro.
Yeah, very cool.
One of my goals just in life is always to help people, but for this video in particular is to find ways for people who are watching this right now, for you guys to be able to help out as well. There's families that really do need food. They don't know where their next meal is going to come from, and that's why we're creating content like this. You know, we show business stuff, we show behind my life, but we also want to show areas of need in the world and how we can help.
Let's go.
This is Laura, so I want you to focus her. This is Laura Sena. She is the cousin of Julian, who started Yo Sueño un Sueño. So
Awesome.
they are
Next weekend we're gonna do Villatina, 200 mercados. So let's wait for that.
So one thing I noticed, it was actually kind of cool today, is when we first got there, the you know, I think it's Jason, the kid dancing. I came up and I tried to talk to him, and I asked him his name, and he wouldn't respond to me. He was just like, and so like, and you could just feel like he was just kind of like, he was just kind of shy, but also just scared, like, what's going on? What is this thing? And it was so cool to watch by the end of today, just like, once he came to dance. And that's why when we were in the hallway, I'm like, let's talk with him, because I was interested in him the most, because he felt the most uncomfortable with us there. As soon as you see him dance, then he just like opened up, then he took a picture with me, then he answered my questions, and it was like,
that's his very language.
That's it. He just had to open up a little bit and feel comfortable. So super cool. I liked your dance moves the most. We left the community. We headed home in the cop car. We kind of recapped what happened.
I talked with Joel and I was telling him, okay, so we give food that will last 3 days. So then what?
The first part is like making sure they have food now, and then maybe as things change, then there can be possible long-term solutions. But it's the same problem we have in the Amazon. It's like we're feeding close to 500 people part of their food each quarter, and so it's like, how do we empower them? But also everyday humans need food. So it's like there's an immediate need, but also a long-term one too.
Yeah.
I also think it was powerful that we brought them like good energy too.
We
like,
did
noticing that difference, I think is really important too.
What's amazing. Thank you. So I'll let you know about next weekend.
Got back to my house, and right as I was about to go into my house, I saw this homeless guy who lives on my street, and for the last, I don't know, week or so, he keeps asking me for food on and off, but every time he catches me, I either don't have money, or I'm on a phone call, or I'm just too busy, and so today was actually perfect timing. He asked, I had money.
¿Qué más? ¿Cómo estás? Bien. ¿Qué necesitas? ¿Quieres algo de comer?
Lo que me quieran regalar, cualquier cosa.
Ya venimos.
¿Y cómo te llamas?
José Manuel.
José Manuel. Mucho gusto, Alan.
And so Juan and I went over and got him a hamburger, and while we were getting him a hamburger, another homeless guy came up to us and asked us for food, so we got him a hamburger as well. And yeah, just trying to provide some cheer and some love to those people who need it. And I think one of the things that we're invested in, at least Juan and I are invested in, or at least interested in, is finding a way for us to be able to support people without just giving handouts. You know, one of the things I do with my company in the Amazon is we help them through projects where people earn the money they get through projects, through work, and that's something that we want to figure out a way to do here in Medellin more. And as our channel grows, as the brand grows, we're going to put in more effort to really help this city in the right ways, and I'm excited about that. I love the city, I love the people here, so looking forward to it. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next video, peace.